Welcome back to Satisfactory, guys. It's episode 4 time. Yay! Right, today's focus, we are building the reinforced plate factory, so let's quickly run over there. At last, we got all 4 miners done. There was quite a few dog creatures around here, I had to kill them first. But the miners themselves are only producing 30 ore per minute, which isn't great, so that's 120 from 4 miners. So again, like the rotor factory, the factory's not going to be as producing as quickly as I would like. So the plan is I'll just merge all the miners into one belt, so 2 miners merge into one, the other 2 miners merge into one, then the 2 mergers, they merge into one, and then that will be sent directly to the factory. That's the plan anyway. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the factory on the other side of the valley. You'd be saying, why would you do that? Well, I may run a railway line through this valley. It's not a definite. I'm thinking about it. So normally I would just build a factory right here, but in this case, you know what? Instead of having to pull it down, which I probably will do anyway, for now, I'm just going to build it the other side of the valley. That's me. That's me reasoning anyway. So let's build all the foundations and we'll speed it up. Right, that's the end of Concrete Simulator. Yeah, I know. Let's put down 4 smelters, which will run 120 ore. Yeah? Yeah, that's right. The design of the factory, it looks very similar to the rotor factory. It is a pretty similar build, to be honest. Yeah, we're a little short on the concrete at the back. Let's put down another line of that. So, as we did previously in the other factory, let's put the mergers down. Then we'll put a lift in and we'll put the belt going to the outside for the second floor. Oh, I've done a bit of a boo-boo here. Yeah, put them around the wrong way, haven't I? Come on, let's take them all down. That is why I like building everything on one floor. When you make a little mistake like that, it's not a big thing. If you'd had other factories behind this or leading to somewhere else and the space was really tight, then you'd be, oh, how can I rearrange this? So, yeah, that's one of the reasons why I like to go one floor at a time with different factories. Let's put the poles down and then we'll get the lift in and then join all the belts up. Okay, now that's done, I think. Let's build up to level 2. Speed it up, Mr. Video Editing Person Dude, which is me, really. All the eagle-eyed viewers out there will have realised I'm using 8x1s this time. I did remember, so let's put the power up there. And the bottom level, we do need some more concrete. No, my OCD senses are tingling crazily. Look at that grass on the concrete. Normally what I like to do, when we actually will unlock it, I'll put this on sort of stilts, so then it just looks pretty. I just can't stand grass on concrete. Yeah, I just had one of them moments thinking, what am I building again? It's screws and plates, you fool, for reinforced plates. It's not a bad one, really. So we'll run a splitter off here, just so the ingots can go to 2 different levels. So as we've done previously, let's put a couple of poles down. Remember to put a tier 2 belt because we do need tier 2 because it's 120 parts per minute. And then we'll put a splitter on, a couple of poles at the end there, then that will be 2 belts going to the outside. Okay, let's put a lift up to the 2nd level so the ingots can get there. So we'll stick a couple of constructors down. What do they need? 30 ingots each per minute, and they'll give us 40 plates per minute. It's going to be enough for just one assembler at the top of the factory. I don't know if any of you guys have played Factorio, but they have a sort of blueprint system where you'll copy a whole factory, then just print it onto like a new building, really. Then all you would do is like fit the parts into that. So you haven't got to work anything where the wires go, where the poles go, where any of the belts go. Also, they have like drones, so they would build it for you. It would be nice if Satisfactory could get that sort of feature into the game. I don't know if they could though. It's a better win than the last time. At least the merges are the right way around this time. Yeah, we just need Tech 1 stuff this time because we're only making 40 plates a minute. So the Tech 1 can run up to 60 parts per minute. So there's no point in wasting all the reinforced plates when we don't have to. Now that's done, let's get back to Concrete Simulator. Right, if my math skills are correct, we will need 4 constructors because we're getting 60 ingots coming in. Yeah, 4, that's correct. So then we'll get the lift up to this floor. Do that next. I definitely have to make sure the arrows are pointing in the right direction. We don't want the mistake that happened on the first level. Why doesn't that look right? Oh, I've missed a pull out. What a fool. Right, let's delete that. Put that one there. That's it. I put a pull on the end by mistake. Yeah, totally threw me, that one. Right, here's a pop quiz. What do you think we do next? Yep, 4 merges. Wow, did you get that right? Well done. Right, at this point you're thinking, oh, it's the same as last time. It's not. I'm actually going to do something a little bit different, just to show you could do it if you wanted. Generally, I don't do this, just in case anything goes wrong and you've got to pull it all apart. Plus, the actual design, there's a little bit more work involved, so it takes a little bit longer to do. Is it better? It's how you view it. It's harder to build, so in my case, I don't think it is better. But just to show it can be done, I'm going to do it for you. What we're going to do is we're going to have the screw factory on the same level as the rod factory. Ooh, exciting stuff, eh? Yeah. What you've got to do is you've got to put a splitter in the middle of the belt, kind of lined it up with the other machine, then a lift going down. This can be a bit of a pain. See, you've got to line this up correctly. Sometimes it just doesn't go right. And then you've got to guess the distance from the constructor to the splitter. See what I mean? Is it worth it? It does look pretty when it's finished, but yeah, is it worth it? Right, that's connected up first time. That was pretty lucky. And we need another floor of concrete as well. I mean, what are the advantages in doing this? I don't know, really. Just for looks, I guess. Because you're never going to run out of height. Granted, if you went 2 miles in the sky, you'll run out of oxygen. But is your factory really going to be that tall? I mean, I've built some about 10 stories high, which it got really complicated. It was fun to build, but yeah, you don't really run out of height generally. So now, as per usual, just build all the merges, go up into the lift, then go to the next level. But it's one less level you're building. I mean, have we really saved that much time? Sticking some concrete down? Yeah, you decide. Right, now that's built now. Oh, we've got to go and line up all these splitters on the belt. As see what I mean? Bit of gymnastics involved. You've got to jump between the machines and line it all up. Oh, I totally forgot to build the rest of the belt. Bit of a numpty moment there, but never mind. And now time for the 110-meter hurdles over the conveyor belts. Right, time for some more Concrete Simulator. I bet you can't wait. So let's get the lift up from the screw part of the factory, then we'll get a lift up from the plate part of the factory. The design, it's virtually identical to the rotor factory, really. Another boo-boo of the day, we're out of reinforced plates. That's why we're building the factory, so we haven't got to build them by hand anymore. Luckily, we're only one short, so it'll not take us long to build that. Yeah, you spotted the rookie error, didn't you? It's built way too close. I don't know why I did that. If you were feeling all adventurous, what you could do is run a conveyor pole across here, and then the splitters would be in line with the actual assembler. So they're kind of offset instead of on top of each other. But it depends what you want for looks, really. I'm just into practicality right now. Later on in the game, I might want it to look even prettier. Yeah, I think I'll just stick the conveyor pole. We'll go down the back side of the building, and then we'll just run a belt straight from the factory. I'm not bothered about it making it look too pretty. This will probably, like the rotor factory, get pulled down at some stage, just to increase production and make it look pretty, because it's gonna look pretty. So let's quickly get the conveyors all the way back to base, stick it in a container. Job's a good and Bob's your uncle and all them other weird sayings I'm not quite sure what they're for. So next, let's go and refuel the generators and actually see if we've got enough power to actually even turn this thing on. I didn't check and I didn't add up the numbers. Yeah, let's add another couple of generators, just so we've got enough power and we haven't got to worry about it. Is that rock going to be a pain? Actually, no, it's not. The gap, this is not a very good line. That's why I like concrete, because you can line things up really good. So all we do now is run the power wires all the way to the new factory, then hope we have enough to turn this thing on. Let's have a look, moment of truth. Well, things are happening. That's always a good sign. And yeah, we'll look good. Quickly go and check on the miners, because I just can't see the green lights or red lights to definitely make sure they're actually working. And green is a go. And ore is on the way. Nice. And this is why you should double check your work. I missed a wire out there. It's easily done. I'm missing something here. I've checked the wire. Isn't that still red? Why is that still red for? Well, I've totally missed a pull out on that, but it's still red further down the line. There must be a wire somewhere it's not connected. Come on, eagle-eyed viewers, where is it? Right, here's the culprit. It's red there, but yellow on number 2. Right, what wire have I mixed up here? All of a sudden, I feel a tad claustrophobic. I better check all the machines on this level. I've probably missed more out that actually aren't set right. Right, finally screws are on the way to the assembler upstairs, so let's go and check on that next. Power's looking alright, I think. And there we go, hot off the press, our first reinforced plate. It's a bit of a drive all the way back to base. Look at that. It's got some distance to travel, hasn't it? Right, let's zoom ahead in time so we have enough reinforced plates to build the smart plating. So all I did here was I just built an assembly inside the base. We'll have a line coming from the rotor storage and a line coming from the reinforced plate storage. We'll simply build the 50 smart platings and then we'll go and unlock tiers 3 and 4. And quickly run up to the space elevator. Let's load it with the 50 smart plating and let's watch some cool animation. Fire the lasers. So let's have a look now what we need for tiers 5 and 6. Ugh, 500 smart plating. Well, we're kind of already making them, the rest of them. We'll get there eventually. That's going to take some building. Small acorns, guys. Small acorns, big trees. You'll get there. We've just got enough time, keeping it around the half an hour mark. See what tiers 3 and 4 have got for us. Full power, that's what we've been working towards. It is a bit of a complicated build, but we'll get there. What else? We've got vehicle transport, cars. That's cool. You can get past monsters and they won't bother you anymore. And we've also got basic steel production. You can get faster belts with that, so we'll get tier 3 belts. And there's some advanced steel, yeah. Lots of good things. That'll do it, guys. Next episode, coal power stations. We're going to mess around with fluids and the water and coal and loads of good stuff. It takes some designing, but we'll get there in the end. So if you've enjoyed what I've done, please like, please subscribe, comment any ideas, let us know, and I'll see you next time.